This is crazy. Just straight up admitted to it?
Mind you, I never really was attracted to her, but I was just like, I've been knowing her for so long, I might as well fuck now that you're legal.
What? No! Alright, he just texted me back. Send me an audio message.
There is no accountability on my end.
There's a Google Docs called the Dossier. Hey JiDion, I know the LowTierGod segment is done, but there's a Google Docs called the Dossier. He literally tells his chat he groomed, oh my gosh. Allegedly, the Dossier. Bro, who do I hit up that's an expert in like the Dell files? I need to interview an expert on it. Chat, guess who texted me? LTG just texted me, chat. Everybody drop the eyeball emojis in the chat, man. Okay. This is not a drill. One of you guys snitched, bro. One of you guys is gay as hell. Y'all snitched and ran and told him. But it says, someone just hit me that I was watching your stream. Let me fill you in on a few things from what I was told. You know what? I'm good, bro. Go watch those TikToks and troll vids. We will never collab. LTG, man, there's multiple sides to a story. I said allegedly throughout the entire video. I'm not gonna just take what TikTokers and stuff is saying for gospel gang. I wanna hear your side of the story. I don't think you're a bad guy, bro. I wouldn't be talking to you right now if I did. You feel me? So, let's get this collab going, man. The people wanna see it. Let's make it happen. Whoever snitched, you're so... Wow. Boo. Boo, 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 boo. Not only did you snitch, but you like gave him wrong information. It's one thing to snitch, but to not give right information. So he said, someone just hit me that was watching your stream. Let me fill you in on a few things. What I was told, you know what? I'm good, bro. Go watch those TikToks and troll vids. We never collab. We will never collab. Now y'all messing with my bag, bro. Chat, y'all know LTG is the most popular streamer out here, and now I can't even collab with him, bro. How am I gonna pay my bills? I got bills to pay. I got child support to pay. I'm in debt. How am I going to make a living if I can't get this LTG collab, bro? Mods, find out who did this, find out who snitched, and ban them. Get a job. Get a job. You're gonna dare. You know what? Mods, ban the J word. Mods, ban the J word. Ban the C word, ban the D word, and ban the J word. Ban it. This is, oh my gosh, bro. Okay, chat, hold up. LowTierGod texted me again. He said, I can't stop the internet from spreading fake propaganda about me as much as I've tried. Funny how that energy is never like the internet in person though, right? No one has ever said troll shit to me in person, just glazed. As long as there's a market to bash me and make shit up, people will never stop. Same way you sat there and watched on stream, inviting it a bigger platform, as well as joining men's Tim Talk group calls. Hold up, bro. Listen, man, we're grown men. Let's just talk. Let's just talk, bro. Like, he's typing, we can just talk. We're both grown men. I'd be willing to even talk in person. I would be willing to fly out to wherever he is and talk in person. Yo, my man, like, you know, we're both grown men. We can talk. And if you want, man, like, I'll be willing to fly out in person to come talk to you. But, bro, I joined that call because I was saying, like, do you guys not have anything better to do with y'all's time? Like, I thought it was just ridiculous that they made a whole live stream, like, all the time just talking about you, right? So I'm not over here, you know, giving this any fire. I actually think it's ridiculous. I do think these dudes are obsessed with you. Like, I do think that. But, I mean, also, can we take accountability on your end as well and say that you give them ammunition to be obsessed with you? You feel me? So, man, I'd say we both be men about this, and let's just talk, bro. Like, you know, simple, and, you know, we can both make a bag out of it, man. You know, you get a collab with me, I get a collab with you. Let's just talk. We don't even have to talk about the situation, we can just talk about like the surrounding things about like why you think people are obsessed with you. He said, it's clear men are obsessed with me on an extreme parasocial level. But again, I have never been met with that same energy in person. I don't need to explain to a bunch of peons something what is a peon? A peon is a unskilled worker or person of low social status who performs tedious menial tasks.
Oh shit, that's me?
It just doesn't end. Oh, he has a YouTube channel. Yearly bans. He has more bans than he does subs. 3,100 bans. All right, he just texted me back. Let me see what he said. He sent me an audio message. All right, y'all, let's listen.
There is no accountability on my end.
No, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at it. It just wasn't. The iPhone mic just made him sound funny, okay? No, like on everything, chat. No. I'm not laughing, bro. I'm not laughing.
There is no accountability on my end. I mind my business. I stream. I've dropped YouTube videos over a multitude of years. Streamed for a multitude of years. Well, full time since 2020. I can't help who the fuck is obsessed with me. It's just that simple.
Facts.
Like I said before, if I was some ugly, unattractive guy, this shit would never happen. It's the fact that it's free, it's easy. Everybody knows my name is an easy name grab, no matter what it is, under any circumstances. And collabs don't benefit me analytically. They never have. There's not been one collab I ever did that boosted me analytically to where I'm just on this next level at all. So me sitting here explaining to a bunch of fucking weirdos about some stuff that I've never even spoke on myself, whether it be some ugly bitch that I was never in a relationship with, starts doing interviews, so on and so forth. That's a whole nother story. It's just, I feel like it's not old to weirdos.
Fair,
because
yeah.
They already have this speculative bullshit. And it's just so fake to me because every time I'm in person, there's people, oh man, oh LTG, oh bro, can I get a pic? Not once have I ever been met with that type of energy in person. I don't know if people are scared. I don't know what it is, but me personally, I don't feel like it benefits me to sit here and for us to talk about some internet shit. That's bullshit. Like some pedo shit, bro. I live literally 5 minutes away from a fucking high school. Like, just the shit that they like say is a complete fucking joke.
Wait. Hold on. What is it? I'm just trying to figure out, wait, what is the correlation of him living 5 minutes from what does that have to do with anything?
And I would literally snap him in two in person for saying. So it's like, the shit that people say, like, everything about me is just some lame speculation, like my hair is fake, which is not. I even spreaded my scalp on stream pause. It's just like, it don't matter.
Bro, I swear on bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. LowTierGod, he's one funny dude, bro. He cracks me up. He cracks me up.
What we do, if we were to hop on stream and talk, it doesn't kill anything. I'm gonna go live the next day. People are gonna figure out a way to make a video about this or a video about that, or make some fake ass speculation. So what I'm saying is, in a nutshell, it doesn't matter what we hop on a call and talk about. It's never gonna stop people from being hyper obsessed with me. This shit's gonna follow me for the rest of my life. That's just the name of the game.
No, facts, man. I mean, genuinely, you could make a living making a LowTierGod hate account. Like, I'm gonna be real. Oh man, chat, who do you think has given more ammunition? LowTierGod or EDP445? If I had to say it, I would say EDP445 has given way more ammunition for people to use, but you could not make a full-time living just talking about EDP. You couldn't. You could make a full-time living talking about LowTierGod though. JiDion, the person to talk about the LTG is his baby mama. Her name is Rose and her channel is Rose plus G. Please get an interview with her. I mean, I don't even know if that's real or not. You know what I mean? Like, is there any proof that he was in a relationship with her? And even if there is, bro, let's say that is his daughter, right? Genuinely speaking. You feel me? Bro, ain't none of y'all sending her no bread to take care of her daughter or anything. The only reason why you guys care is because that's LowTierGod's alleged baby mama. You feel me? So, it's just, there's genuinely no point in talking to her. Because, like, what? Am I supposed to just come on stream and, like, be like, so is LowTierGod a deadbeat dad? Yeah, he is. Like even if he is, chat. Even if he is. Like, what does that fix? There's a channel in here saying, low tier fatigue. We want him to pay child support. Well, bro, low tier fatigue. Let me go to your channel and see if you made any videos on him. Yeah, you have. You know what? Low tier fatigue. Hold up. I'm going to join your Discord. I want to talk to you, low tier fatigue.
All right, so JiDion, I have a because I know you don't want to read the get it. It's 300 pages. Nobody sensible wants to read all that, but I do have a list.
It is quite a lot.
It says he has been accused with solid evidence of grooming 3 underage girls, one of 5 years, which he did admit to, neglecting a daughter for 10 years, threatening to kill an underage ex-girlfriend he will allegedly got pregnant to have an abortion. There's a lot that he's done. I can just tell you that. And I also have a video of him admitting to being a groomer.
Let's focus on the grooming stuff first, okay? You guys are LowTierGod historians, right? Have you guys found any of the girls?
Yes, there's this one.
There's
girl
more?
named Deidra,
Who the fuck is this? Who are you adding?
Oh, this is the guy who made the Dossier. He's gonna be talking in the chat.
You're adding the dude who made.
Okay, well.
What the?
Okay, so that's the guy who made the whole Dale Dossier. If you're curious, in any way, I have one. Have you seen the MySpace grooming clip? The clip of him admitting to grooming. He was.
Yeah,
hold on, I'm cutting out. I'm
Deidra.
The MySpace girl, she was. That video, LowTierGod admits to grooming a minor. He admits to grooming a girl on MySpace who was 14.
Oh my gosh. Chat, bro. This is crazy. Somebody made a website. Bro, this is the funniest thing in the world. This is quite literally the funniest thing in the world. Is LowTierGod a failure yet? When this countdown reaches 0 on August 30th, 2026, and LowTierGod is still streaming, he is a failure by his own words. If I'm still streaming 6 years later, I'm a failure. It's that simple. It will not make sense for me to be streaming 6 years later unless I had at least 500k subs. I'm still streaming and 6 years later, I'm a failure in life. I'm a failure in life. Quote me on that shit. I'm still sitting here streaming, and if I'm not acting, I'm not doing this. Not doing that. Nigga, I failed in life. Damn, LowTierGod. Where's the clip?
If I'm still streaming 6 years later, I'm a failure. It's just that simple. If I don't got it would make no sense for me to be streaming 6 years later unless I had at least 500k subs.
Oh my gosh.
But the way I want to go, the way my direction of life, nigga, if I'm still streaming regardless of the fact, if I'm still streaming 6 years later, nigga, I failed in life.
So does objective. You're already a failure. Bro. Yeah, this is the funny. Listen, bro. I'm gonna be real. This shit is funny on the outside looking in, right? But if you're actually in this, like, it's really not funny. It's like on both sides. If you're that deeply invested in it, like, there's something wrong with you. And if you're Dale, there's something wrong with you.
Quote me on that shit.
Quote me on that shit.
Thank you for the 20.
Time is ticking, Dale. TikTok, August 3rd. I'm so lightheaded. Oh my god. Oh man, this shit, bro. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. The fact that somebody remembered. Oh, that's thick. They have his age in 41 years, 6 months, and 1 day. So I said, what the fuck did bro buy? LowTierGod said, he's seen it. They're all weirdos and geeks. Do you want me to go to jail? Nah, man, you don't, bro, like, genuinely, like, use your words, you feel me? There's no point in fighting anybody or anything like that. It's just, you know, I'm cool, all the money they steal from me yearly, it's stolen content. They could pay me 20K to appear. I literally kill these dudes in person, no thanks. So, IRL collab is not happening. I don't think I'm downplaying Dale, bro. Earlier in the, bro, these dudes are funny as fuck. They even admit that they're like, everybody's weird in this situation. Everybody. So, hold up. Bro, just, gang, just call me, gang. Like, he's texting.
Your call has been...
Dang, am I blocked?
Your call has...
He said, okay, here, I'm gonna screenshot what all he said. This is what he just texted me, y'all. This is what he had to say. I'm gonna copy it and send it to them. I'm sure they would love to see it. So he said, I seen it, all weirdos and geeks. Do you want me to go to jail? I'm cool. All the money they steal from me yearly in stolen content, they can pay me 20K to appear. I literally kill these dudes in person. No thanks. I was listening to it for a few minutes. There is no valid reason as to why they do what they do. Just parasocial gay men who are closeted. I'm cool. MySpace? Okay. Well, let's watch the MySpace one. You said?
Damn, should I really even be telling this story? This is like in the MySpace days, right? Yeah, I was on some Drake shit back then. I was like, how old are you? She's like, I'm 14. I was like, nah, I can't talk to you. I just can't play with fire. We kept in touch over the years. I said, when do you turn 18? Anyways, I decided to tell you the story. I didn't have to tell you this. So she said, me and my homegirl looking for something to do.
Oh no, that's crazy, bro. No, what?
I have a funny story I could tell you real quick. Let me think back.
Okay.
All right, I'll tell you this story. All right, so, damn, should I really even be telling this story? Jeez. I might have to leave something out.
I might have to leave something out?
You know what? I'll tell it. So, all right. So, there was this, this was like in the MySpace days, right? I think I always had like a few years over this chick. So this was in MySpace days. Some young ass white girl adds me on MySpace. And she's like, hey, like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, aren't you a little ass girl? I think I was maybe like 19 at the time, 18, 19. I think she was like 14 or some shit. She's writing me, blah, blah, blah. I was like, how old are you? She's like, I'm 14. I was like, nah, I can't talk to you. She's like, age ain't nothing but a number. I was just like, we could chop it up on MySpace, but we can't do anything. I was like, you're way too young, you know,
what?
Plus I just can't play with fire. So she would always comment on my pics on MySpace and everything like that, you know, asked to be in my top 8, blah, blah, blah. I was like, cool, we're just gonna keep it on that. I was on some other shit back then anyway. I had so many other chicks at that point in time. Boom. So, keep Street Fighter 5 alive. All right, I got you, baby. $10 more and the chair is complete. Let's get it popping. Yeah, I was on some Drake shit back then. So,
he what?
Basically, we kept in touch over the years.
Just straight up admitted to it?
Anything. Some years go by, boom, she's like 17 and a half. She's like, can we kick it still? I'm like, nah. So I said, when do you turn 18? She's like, in May. I said, cool, we'll just kick it in the summertime. Plus I was all...
Nigga, that's actually straight up, that's quite literally what grooming is. That is fucking grooming.
Already on some other shit anyway. So she grew up. She still looked like a basic backy or whatever, so I entertained it because, you know, we kept in touch for all these years over the internet anyway. So we finally kick it. She had a homegirl. She's like, yeah, me and my homegirl are looking for something to do tonight. This is when I had my first apartment. I was like, okay, cool. Hold on. Oh, 5-star job.
Niggas are donating to this dude hearing this story? What?
New Vertigear coming, baby. Thank you guys for showing me that gratitude. Let's do the same thing for these CPT tournaments.
Bro, one of his mods said LTG low-key smashed it immediately.
All fan driven. We'll start up another goal for like, let's move that off the screen. We got that to do it. You did it. You grabbed it. Oh, Gasly, thank you. In the back.
I want to hear the story.
I did not smash no 14-year-old when I was 18 and 19. You got me fucked up. Anyways, I decided to tell you niggas the story. I didn't have to tell you this shit. Anyways, so she said me and my homegirl looking for something to do. Her homegirl's name was like, I think supplements got me looking. Me and my homegirl were looking for something to do, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, I think, you know, I got a homie, blah, blah, blah. So she brings her homegirl. We, you know, they come over, we're kicking it, you know, doing typical shit, playing NBA 2K, Tetris Splash, blah, blah, blah on the 360. And boom. So, you know, end of the night's getting popping. She's like, so can we go in the room? I said, sure. We go in there, we start fooling around, kissing this and that. Mind you, I never really was attracted to her, but I was just like, fuck it, I've been knowing her for so long, I might as well fuck now that you're legal.
What? Oh, what the fuck? No!
So, I go ahead. I'm on the edge of my bed like this. So, you know, I'm on the edge of my bed, you know, her legs are right here, we're kissing, blah, blah, blah. I start undoing her pants. Thank you for the 10, I appreciate it. So, she's sitting right here on the edge of my bed. You know, we're touching on each other, feeling boom, boom, boom. Go like this, start unbuckling her pants. I take off her pants, boom, take them off, toss them behind me, boom, take off her drawers, toss them off behind me. And I go down. I literally go down. Her legs are open like this. I go down. About to eat the correct? Go down. Was like, oh! I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. I was like, I got this ritual I like to do. And the reason why I said this ritual, because her pee smelled so bad that there's no way in hell she knew how to clean her wrist correctly. If I would have lifted up the hood of her pit, I would have seen straight up macaroni and cheese, Monterey Jack, goat, everything. The pee was foul as fuck. It was like this potent fish.
I feel like what was this goddamn computer?
I don't know what the fuck that meant, but anyways, let's get back to the story. It was just foul. So the way I played it off, I was like, oh shit. After I said oh shit twice, she's like, what's up? I was like, nah, I got this ritual I like to do. I was like, I got this fetish I like to do where I take a hot cloth and I like to dabble it on the pussy a little bit and kind of pamper it before I do anything. And she's like, all right. So I take a hot, wet rag, clean up the pussy, clean up the go back, wash, rinse it again, clean up the pussy, clean up the and then I smashed. And then I never again. All right, that's your story, baby.
I'm gonna send a voice message to Daryl. Yo, Daryl, man, like, I'm not gonna lie, dog. You know, after talking to those dudes, like, genuinely, I came to the conclusion that you're a fucking pedo! Allegedly. And she was only 17. And you talked to a 14-year-old and waited till she was 18? Then you smashed? Yo, Daryl, man, you don't need to see your daughter gang. GG's, game over. Someone needs to hit a finish him on your ass. Low tier degenerate. I sent the chat. Bro, that was disgusting. That was disgusting, chat. Oh my gosh, that was disgusting. He just texted me. He just texted me. Chat, here are pre-predictions. What do you guys think he said? Okay. All right, he sent me a paragraph. You dumb AF. You watching satire BS from 2020. Just believe shit like a troll. Yeah, I'm gonna get on stream and say that for real. You aren't as smart as I thought you were. What the? My nigga. Who the f as satire goes into detail about how they waited for a girl that they first messaged them when they were 14 and then eventually had sex with them when they're 18. Who makes up a story like that and says it for the internet? How is that satire? How? Sway, how? You a whole lame. No wonder people don't answer your calls in the space. You're a whole weirdo and stop bringing up kids, bro. I'ma block you, bro. Bro, block, please. Block me like you blocked your daughter. Please. If I ever see you, it's on sight, by the way. Just know that. Yo, you know what? Hey, for the people, let's get something set up. I'm not like the trolls, LowTierGod. Dale, let's get something set up, man. Let's do it. Let's run it. Yo, chat, man. Should I just like have like his baby mama in the corner? You dumb AF. You watching satire BS from 2020 and just believe that shit? Like a troll. Yeah, I'm gonna get on stream and say that for real. You aren't as smart as I thought you were. You a whole lame. No wonder people don't answer your calls in the space. You a weirdo. And stop bringing up kids, bruh. I'ma block you. If I ever see you, it is straight on sight. By the way, just know that. Dang. Well, how is it gonna be on site? Bro, let's get something set up, man. Here, cash prize $100,000 if you knock me out. Oh, chat. How about this? Instead of the money going to, because obviously he's not good with money. So chat, the money will be used. The money will go directly to his debt. Okay? Longtime fan of you. I'm the one who beat Dale's moderator. Thanks for the shout out and thank you for so much for exposing this man's heinous behavior to your audience. Bro, man, I didn't know it was all of that. That's disgusting. That is so disgusting. Appreciate all you do. God bless you. Appreciate you. Tarnished. Okay, bro. You guys keep on. Tarnished. What is this? LTG, what do you think about Drake being the new R. Kelly?
What do I think about Drake being the new R. Kelly? Let me give you a proper explanation. Doesn't mean I agree with what's going on, but I'm going to give you a proper analogy, explanation.
A proper analogy, explanation?
I'll pause it real quick. So, what I think Drake is doing, right? How it's going around that he's grooming women. 100% true, King Tut. What he's doing is he's going around grooming young women or young girls that are going to evolve into women at a certain point in time in their life.
Okay.
Drake is a man that has had sex with numerous, maybe even thousands of women.
So it has to come to a point at, or it has had come to a point. This is where we're at now. Drake has got tired of f***ing adult women who are ran through. Promiscuous adult women, I would like to say.
Why is he speaking on Drake's behalf like he's a spokesman, putting out like a PR answer? Listen, man, here. Drake has literally smashed thousands of women. He is done with it. He's tired of it, man. The ran through. It's not grippy enough for him, you know? So he is now pre-ordering better material. You feel me? Like what?
When does it give when you run into tarnished pennies?
I'll do something
over and over and
tarnished pennies. What does tarnished pennies mean?
Over and over again, to the point where it intrigues you, where you groom something that's a little younger. You groom something, you coach, you develop a woman into your liking without engaging in any type of sexual contact, but sort of mentally grooming that woman who is untouched and untainted into the world, a non-tarnished penny. You ever just took a dirty penny and tossed it away? And then you see a shiny penny and you want to keep it and you want to save it? That's how Drake feels about women.
Bro, oh my gosh. It's like he's speaking for him. It's like he's like, I can speak for Drake because I was Drake. We literally just saw yesterday the story of him saying how when he was 19, a 14-year-old hit him up on MySpace and he was like, nah, I can't do nothing with you yet, you know, wait till you 18. And then when she turned 18, that's when he finally had sex with her. But bro, chat, am I tripping by saying I feel like he's like speaking for Drake? Is that not the vibe that you guys are getting too? I'm getting the vibe that like he's speaking for him, like on some shit like, bro, I got the same mindset.
That are tarnished. Most women that you run into are going to be tarnished pennies. It is very rare to find. It is very rare to see in general a penny that is brand new. Most pennies.
Okay, what about dudes, bro? You talking about women like acting like dudes. So can you be a dusty quarter looking for a shiny penny? You know what I mean? A lot of girls don't find it attractive when a dude is ran through. So it's like, it's a give and a take. So it's okay for a dude to be ran through, have God knows what, but a woman has a body count and it's a problem all of a sudden. Stop being jealous of the 6'5", 200 pounds of pure muscle Tyrone who terramogs you in all aspects of life. Well, actually he doesn't. He said in his own words, in 100 days, he said, if I'm still streaming, I am a failure. He said that 6 years ago, and on August 8th, the 6-year mark is gonna be up. So your boy literally calls himself a failure. I don't think I'm a failure.
You see her dirty, ugly, disgusting. You see him on the floor, you kick him. It means absolutely nothing. Even if it comes making your cents into a perfect dollar, you don't want it because it's not a shiny, fresh copper penny. You're dealing with a tarnished penny. Drake got tired of dealing with tarnished pennies, probably not even having sex right now, and denouncing it because he's bored. He's bored of dealing with a handful of tarnished pennies, tossed them away, say, you know what? I want that one shiny, brand new penny.
So Drake's tired of dealing with pennies, yet he's constantly going after Rihanna, got a star pregnant, and God knows what else he did. Freaking has sexy red in every video, but low tier Drake is tired of dirty pennies. Okay, make it make sense, bro.
And I'm gonna keep that in my pocket for years, for 4+ years, if I have to. And then when that penny is at its prime age or prime date.
What? So wait, so the prime age, I'm gonna just hop on a limb here and say the prime age is 18. So you're telling, he's speaking for Drake, saying that Drake's gonna wait when she's 14 to when she's 18, so that way he can get a prime penny. Oh my. Bro, oh my gosh. This is like textbook grooming. And what's crazy is he literally told on himself on a story where he said he was 19 and he said a 14-year-old hit him up and he told her to wait. And when she turned 18, He got busy with her.
Full of tarnished pennies. Tossed them.
It was satire, little bro. Get out of here. Really? A 10-minute story talking about how you waited for a girl to get in her prime age of satire. have fun proving that in court. Have fun proving in court that that's just satire.
Away. Said, you know what? I want that one shiny, brand new penny, and I'm gonna keep that in my pocket for years, for 4+ years, if I have to.
What?
And then when that penny is at its prime age or prime date, I'm going to take that penny and cherish it.
Oh! I'm gonna take that penny and cherish it? You're gonna cherish an 18-year-old. Oh my God, bro. That is disgusting. Why are we talking about this, bro?
Now, if you did not understand that, I feel sorry for your brain. I feel sorry for your IQ. I feel sorry for your non-thinking outside the box mentality. But then again,
so grooming kids is thinking outside the box? You know what? I could be inside the box, low IQ, and be just like everybody else and just date people around my age. But you know what? I'm gonna be a high IQ specimen that this world has never seen, and I'm gonna think outside the box. And we're gonna find us a 14-year-old girl. We're gonna coach her up, tell her what to stay away from, tell her what to do. And then when she's at the prime age, I'm gonna cherish her. He can cherish whatever he wants. Plus, he can call himself a failure out of humility because he has already superseded most of his humanity.
Can't blame you because 95% of humans on the planet Earth do not think outside the box, which is why you were labeled weird for something as simple as believing in extraterrestrial life.
So now we're going from thinking outside the box about grooming kids to you also could be labeled weird for thinking about extraterrestrial life. Well, here, Dale, how about let me put it to you. Why don't you just wait and find an extraterrestrial life form, you know? You can really think outside the box and be the first person to procreate with someone that's not even human. Why do we have to wait for somebody to turn 18?
Bill Cosby and Drake aren't on the same level.
Bill Cosby and Drake are not on the same. You dumb, insignificant peon. Bill Cosby and Drake are nowhere near the same level. Bill Cosby is on a whole nother realm of outside the box that even Drake idolizes. I mean, this great man, Bill Cosby, instead of having to deal with the, oh, that position hurts. Oh, no, I don't like it like that. No, don't put it there. He thought so outside the box that he dropped things into their drinks that would just knock them out completely to where he will be satisfied to no end. That is how outside the box. That is how outside of the realm Bill Cosby is. Okay, that's just me speaking on his behalf. I'm joking. I'm not saying he's saying that. No. I would never say that LowTierGod said that. Never.
You can't compare the two.
What do you mean you can't compare? Why are you even thinking about comparing? That comment didn't even say nothing. He just said he got sentenced to it. Why are you comparing Bill Cosby and Drake? Why? You kind of skipped a lot of important stuff. Here is a more concise version of my video that just focused on him dating a 17-year-old. Okay, let's check this out. In this clip, we hear Dale talking to Alaina about him ditching their anniversary as a couple to go to Evo. Dale most likely forgot to mute his mic.
What the fuck is your problem? What the hell is your problem?
You just want to show me what you prioritize.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Ain't nobody prioritizing shit. It's a goddamn couple of days at Evo.
You didn't even read
What, on Instagram? I did read it about the whole Valentine's Day thing and all that. Why would you block me on Instagram? You're just acting way too extra for no fucking reason.
our 4th year anniversary.
Did you hear that? If not, let me increase the volume.
This Friday is our 4th year anniversary.
Okay, 4-year anniversary.
This Friday is our 4th year anniversary.
Okay. Okay, look at this Reddit date. Noting that 2018 Evo took place on August 3rd through 5th, and the Reddit post was made on the 3rd, which is Friday, we can conclude that their 4th anniversary as a couple was on the 3rd, August 2018. Okay? So what is that? If their 4-year anniversary as a couple was on the August 3rd, 2018, that means their first day as a couple was August 3rd, 2014. Okay? From this post, we see that Alaina was born on November 18th, 1996. Okay. Therefore, on August 3rd, 2014, the first day of Dale and Alaina as a couple, Alaina was 17 while Dale was 29. Oh my gosh. The fact that Dale dated Alaina when she was underage explains this by her post. So she made this post. This is her Instagram. I don't know what high school girl under 18 needs to hear this, but that grown man doesn't think you're mature for your age. Women his age just see the bum in him, and he's a predator. Tell on him. Wish I knew this earlier. Damn. Okay, but hold up. Well, the evidence is showing. Hold up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Shit. Because she was dating him during that time. So who else could it be about? They dated for 4 years. 29 messing with a 17-year-old. Dang, she really was 17. Let's watch Turkey Tom's The Origin of the Most Toxic Villain of Competitive Gaming, LowTierGod.
Born in South Central Los Angeles on the 19th of November, 1984, or 1990 if he's to be believed, Dale had a difficult childhood, with his father abandoning the family. While he doesn't hold...
Damn, bro. Bro, man. How you gonna be abandoned as a child, and now you got a 10-year-old daughter, and... Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna let you guys know who I know from, but Dale has never seen his daughter a day in his life, and it is for a fact. He has never seen her. He doesn't want to see his daughter. 42-year-old man brought life into this earth. Hold up, chat. Before we continue this, let me show you guys what Dale said about his baby mama and his daughter. Dale, LowTierGod. Look.
Bitch, they really cared about her anthropology.
So this is his baby mama. And this is Dale, right? And she read out what all he said about his baby mama and his daughter.
They really cared about her anthropoid, would do every fucking thing in their power to make sure that there's some sort of fake bullshit ass relationship with the quote unquote anthropoid, part anthropoid provider.
Anthropoid?
Oh, that sounds really appealing.
Alexa, what does anthropoid mean?
Anthropoid means resembling humans, especially referring to tailless apes like gorillas and chimpanzees.
What? Wait, Chad, what is he trying to say?
Remember, these are his words. You can't force him to do anything he doesn't want to do. This text doesn't have a time limit, but he says, most girls without a dad grow up as sluts. Anyways, so you better find a guy who's willing to step in full time. I can't do shit with a daughter. Can't teach it shit. Can't put it in sports. It can't carry on my last name. I can't be rough with it. The fuck do I need with a girl?
This is what he has to say about life that he brought into this earth. Oh man, it's disgusting.
Having a girl is pointless. They grow up, get fucked, and erase your legacy. Had it been a boy, I would have been excited, but hell no. So you tell this kid that's...
Oh my God. So it's not even that he wanted to... It's not even that he didn't want to be a dad. He doesn't want to be a girl dad.
What people should do that hop on the internet looking for sympathy, out crying, praying to God everybody's on their side about shit.
Is he talking about his baby mama?
GoFundMe. Instead of bitching, moaning, and crying and trying to clout chase, just start up a GoFundMe. Make a whole sympathy video, checking off, crying, saying XYZ, make a fucking GoFundMe. Let niggas turn your sympathy into a bag. If I'm gonna drop a sympathy video crying and trying to make the world feel sorry for me and I'm a worthless nobody, I'm looking for clout, I'm looking for notoriety, I'm looking for people to be on my side, I'm bashing somebody else. Just do a fucking, just come up with a GoFundMe, my nigga. Like,
I really did not know he was a piece of shit like this. I did like an interview with him like 3 years ago. All I ever saw was people hated on him for like the raging and stuff. But wow, I did not know all of this, man. Wow. Chat, how many subs does LowTierGod have? Hold up, let me go on Twitch. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just go to his clip channel.
Hundreds of X users.
So 2,500 subs. 2,500 subs times $5. Chat, that's $12,000, man. That's just off of subs. The point that I'm getting at, chat, is hypothetically, what if that child support went up? Because she got one of the best lawyers. Hypothetically speaking. Shang.
Yo.
What's good, my man?
Not too much. How you doing, man?
Chat, calm down, y'all. Calm down. What's good, my man? How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, bro. Good. So
yeah, I mean, I saw you didn't really like my video. That's okay. I mean, you know, when I
no hate, bro. No, like your video's informative, man. Your video's informative. I mean, no hate.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's all good. I mean, it's not. I didn't make it for like, it wasn't the most straight and to the point. You know, other people had kind of. I wasn't the first one to really discover stuff. So I just, you know, I wanted to kind of just go more in depth. So yeah, it's probably not the best one to watch on stream, honestly.
No, I mean, we got the information though. Rose told me that you know the most about all this situation. So what can you reveal to us?
Well, what specifically do you want to talk about? Like which part of this sort of Dale lore?
Chat, what part of the Dale lore do we want to go into, man? I guess we just focused a lot about like more about, let's say, the Rose situation, man. Like why is he doing this, you know? Is he still publicly denying that like that's his kid?
Yeah, he has he's really kind of all over the place. You know, sometimes he'll say, I mean, it's like the typical thing of like a liar who tries different stories, you know, at different times. So sometimes he'll say like, I've never met her, or you know, I don't even know her. But then he'll be like, just because we had a relationship at one particular point many years ago. So it's like, you know, on some days he'll say he doesn't know her. On other days, he has actually slipped up and sort of admitted that, yeah, they did have a relationship.
And he's never seen his kid, right?
Correct.
My whole chat's, do you know about this Deidra girl? Do you know who Deidra is? 2005 case?
Yeah, I've actually spoken to her.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Can you like let us, I don't know too much about that. Like, can you let us know what happened with Deidra?
Well, here's what I'll say. So one thing she really did not, she like didn't want, she's, you know, this was many years ago. It was before Rose. So I think Dale was like, I think she said he was like 21 when they were together.
And how old was she?
Well, so she didn't come right out and say, I think, so I kind of did the math and I said, so you would have been 16 at this time, right? And her response to me was, is that really a big deal? And so she didn't confirm that she was 16, but I mean, you can read what you want into that answer. You know, it kind of seemed like she was kind of like, oh, is that like, you know, like, I guess it wasn't a big deal to her is kind of how it came across to me. But I said, well, that's for everybody to decide themselves. I think it's a big deal.
So she allegedly might have been 16 years old and he was 21. What happened with the police situation? Is that document that is floating around, is that a real document over the situation?
Yeah, that is real. He basically, he threatened her. Can't remember. I could go back and look because I made notes on the conversation. Whatever he said to her, it really scared her, and so I think she wanted to sort of start the process of having a paper trail. So that's why she filed that report or whatever. And you know, she wanted to make sure that she had that on record. And she named some of the other witnesses that were there.
What did he say when he threatened her, allegedly?
It's in the document. I don't even know if I really got into that with her, because I mean it's in the report. Do you have a copy of it?
I do not have the copy.
Okay, I think I could send it to you. It's been publicly leaked.
So, but you can't confirm that that's real. Oh, here.
I mean, it's what she put in the report. It's what she put in the report. I think I got
it right here. Hold up, let me see. So, Deidra, file December 15th, 2005. Name a person you want protection from. Dale Emmanuel Wilson. He's 6'4", 180, black, dark hair. Born 11/19/84. Okay. So. Okay. This looks pretty official. Who?
Yeah,
okay. Besides you, who needs protection?
It didn't leak from her. It leaked from like someone. I think it was Meth Bear Online. I think found it.
What did the person in 2 do or say to you that made you afraid? Dale and I were fighting with each other, and he told me that I'm a stupid B word and he wants to kill me. He said all of this for over the phone. Wow. Okay. Describe recent abuse. Dale said that he wants to kill me and everyone around me, and that if he doesn't do it, he'll have someone do it for him, and that I better watch my back. It was all said over the phone.
Yeah,
I'm asking
that
he wouldn't be able to purchase a gun due to anger problems. Do you still have her information?
I have her number, yeah.
Would you mind asking
that.
her real quick, like if she'll be down to just like have a quick conversation? Like I'll pay her for her time.
I'm happy to ask her, but you know, I said the same thing. This was like a couple years ago, mind you, so some time has passed. But she really didn't want. She really was not interested in like talking publicly, or you know. Yeah, I think these people they don't want. They've moved on with their lives. It's the same with Rose. You know, she really didn't want to be thrust into something either. You know, when this stuff leaked, it was like she didn't do anything to cause it to leak. So
her situation is different because, you know, she sadly has to deal with him a lot more than the other women do. Thank you, my man, and great talking to you.
Yeah, I mean, was there anything else you wanted to know in terms of the lore? I mean,
chat, any questions you guys got? My chat's saying something about he's an ex-felon.
Yep. Yeah, so here's the story on that. There's a lot of there's a lot of confusion on that. So he was a felon. He was charged with a light form of larceny, which is, you know, theft. Now he did I think 40 days in like county or city jail, you know, like he didn't go to like prison. He just did like local like jail time. 40 days or something like that. It was a very, and I think he's talked about it a long time ago. He talked about it. Well, so the charge that he has, it's what's known as a wobbler charge, which means if you go through probation, you do everything you're supposed to do, you can get, after a period of time, you can get the felony knocked down to a misdemeanor. And then once it's a misdemeanor, you can get it expunged. So that's what he did. He had it knocked back to a misdemeanor, and then he got it expunged. And now I think he's an idiot who he like, the way he thinks expungement works is that it's just like there's no record of it. But that's not how expungement works. If you go into any California courthouse, or I think you can do it online, you can just like search for his name, and they'll still give you the documents, right? Like it's still out there. Just it doesn't show up on like a background check, or like if he was applying for a job.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So yeah, I guess so technically he was a felon.
Well, man, I appreciate your time, man. I mean, this stuff's crazy. If you can, please send me all that stuff whenever you get a chance. I really want to look at it. Hold up, chat. Chat, hold up. We gotta edit the thumbnail, chat. All right, chat, look. So for the thumbnail, She was only 17. I think we need to add that. Chat, do we keep the dot or nah?
Hold on, let me fix something. All right.
Happy to see you in good health, LTG. Always is a good day when you stream, bro.
Absolutely, Count Bram, absolutely. I don't know how I'm so lucky to have a good, gracious fan base that rocks with me throughout all the bullshit, fake fuckery. I don't know how I've been able to do it for so many years, guys. Or should I just spam the word chat? Yo, chat, I don't know, chat, how should I do it? Like, I don't know how I was able to do it, chat. Yo, chat. Wait, hold on, let me see what the chat said. Yo, chat, that's the thing, chat. Wait, chat. Oh my fucking chat. Oh my god, chat. Oh, chat. Yo, chat. Oh my god, gang, chat. Chat, check. Damn, I ran out of words. I guess I'll just say chat again. Chat. Chat. Let me overreact. Oh shit. Hold on, chat. Wait. Chat. Wait, overreact with chat. Where's my vocabulary? Overreact, chat, bro. Damn, what else do I say besides chat, bro, and then overreact? Like, how do I fake laugh and then Damn, I guess I'm out of it. That shit was not funny. Just straight up raw humor. Hold on a sec. Hey, chat! I ran out of words, chat. Help me figure out some new words, chat, bro, gang. Is there any new words that you could teach me, or do I just overreact and just say chat, bro, and gang? Help me out. I need help, chat. Chat. Damn, do I sound just more zesty the more I say chat?
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news. This day and age to read any good news. On the newspaper page, love and tradition of the grand design, some people say.
Hey, yo, chat. Yo, chat. That shit was so corny. Now let's be 100% real here. I'm gonna be very mature about everything that I'm about to say. If I really, really wanted to XYZ, it would be so easy. And you don't know how badly my jaw hurts from wanting to just literally. But why should I? I'm LowTierGod. I'm just gonna keep it as simple as that. I'll say this. When you've built up millions and millions of subscribers, followers, whatever, over a social media platform, and you're DMing multiple creators that used to kick it with you and be in cahoots with you, And then when they finally respond, it's a botted response that says, hey, how do you feel about boxing for me? So all I gotta say is this, look, I must be a hell of a guy. I must be a hell of a guy because I didn't know I was this fucking important. I'll just say that I just didn't know I was this fucking important. And I never knew I was that important of a guy, but you know what? I'm fucking flattered. I'm fucking flattered. That's all I gotta say. I'm flattered about the shit. I don't, whatever the fuck somebody might have sent me, I'm flattered. I'm not upset. It's just funny to me. You know what I mean? It's just funny to me. All this does is show me that no matter what the case is, I'm still that interesting of a guy. It's just that simple. If you guys came here expecting some like big conglomerate, blah, 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 blue, 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 you're not gonna get it. I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of, but why? Like, I'm still LowTierGod at the end of the motherfucking day. Like, it's just that simple. It's just that simple. All right, I'm gonna go on with my stream and I'm just gonna do what I do.
I pray they do his squeegee ass the worst way.
Look, I'm here to entertain for my audience, because clearly what I do is entertaining, right? Oh my God. Look how she like forced it out of her ass. My gosh. You know that shit was foul. Clearly what I do is entertaining. So as long as I know I'm still entertaining to some capacity, no matter how people want to label it, then I'm doing everything right. Right? Clearly. Put it like this, if people have reached a certain analytical gain, analytical stronghold in their quote unquote careers, but people still think about LowTierGod, I'm doing something right. Why should I be mad about that? You know, I definitely had an epiphany with a couple of things, and I found it very entertaining. I'll just keep it in as simple as that. I found it very entertaining. I definitely wasn't over here blood boiling, nothing of the sort. Like, I'm 1000% good. No anger, no ill will. I'm solid. You know why I'm solid? Because I have a foundational fan base that fucks with me regardless of the fake shit. If you know anything about me, if you've been on this road of fucking with LowTierGod's entertainment, this is another, like, okay, what else is new? It's just that simple. I'm going about my fucking stream. If any of you guys try to bring that type of energy, my mods, badge or not, we gonna time you out, ban you, everything. It's just that simple. I'm gonna continue doing what I do, and that's being the entertainer that I am. That clearly got niggas in a chokehold. I'm gonna just say this: I got a lot of power over niggas' mental, and that's a gift in itself. That's already a W as a basic boring streamer that literally their whole lingo is chat bro gang and oh my gosh and overreactions. Yeah, all right, we speak full sentences here. I don't say chat 50 million times a stream. I also don't look at my chat to get fire under my ass to figure out what I'm gonna say next. Because I'm that brilliant of a person, I could just come off the top of the dome. I got one word for you. Well, actually, 2 words, documentation. Documentation. What the fuck is a ukulele? 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 Oh, ukulele. Okay, Kaylee, right? Don't ask me anything about XYZ. All right, it's just that simple. I don't care. I'm blessed as an individual. I get to wake up and be me for a living. And I get to embark on that journey of continuing, whether it may not be the fast trackable, corny, typical form of success that worthless bums that still have nothing going on for themselves, but still watch me every day might think. I mean, I still I still get to be me. That's a blessing in itself. I worked very hard to get to where I'm at. Blessed to stop an audience after, what are we going on here? Started doing content like that 2014. I want to say 2015 for real. So a little bit over 11 years. I want to say like going into 12 or whatever. You know, I've been doing this shit like 11 years. So nothing's new to me. I've never been a guy who people have overly liked. I've always been a guy that people can use for content. So it must mean I'm that important of a person. I literally don't have a reason to have anger or hate or any weird shit like that. I know I'm doing what I gotta do on the other end of things. And I know the type of person that I am, regardless of the fact of what a hyper-sexualized fucking weirdo, LARPing, parasocial idiot has to say that knows nothing about me. But anyways, you said holy.
Well.
Oh, 7-6 wanted me to watch this. Oh, we got a Carl Winslow clip.
Oh, good defense, Edward.
Anybody in here with this hairline under 30? I'm just curious to know, like, I think Carl Winslow might have been under 30 in this role. I don't know.
Well, that party you went to last night must have been...
I got a question. How do you get a meat sack in the back of your head? Especially in 2026, when there's things called RETA, all types of, you know, all types of PEDs. I'm just trying to figure out, how do you get like man boobs and a meat sack in the back of your head in 2026 and current day, just for anybody fat? How does that happen when there's so much help? When there's so much medicine and tech? And I say pristine by not LARPing to religion to follow a trend. Oh, you can also stay pristine by not LARPing. Correct. I forgot. You could also, chat, should I, because that's what we say here now, right, chat? You said LARPing to religion. So what religion would that be? 7-6 specifically? Oh, it's the most LARP religion on the planet. Christianity. Motherfucker will shoot 40 people. Cut up 20 bodies and crack open a Bible. Notice how like so many people do fuck shit and then crack open a Bible. It's the most abused, used religion because it seems like it's the most forgiving, right? That's why everybody goes straight to the Bible when they do fuck shit. The guy that killed Fulio, that was a part of lighting his body up full of fucking automatic rounds. What'd he do after the fact now when they crack open a Bible? I don't know why everybody thinks the Bible is a way to LARP or just get repent easily. I don't know why people think Christianity is so soft. Because a lot of people use it. Some people use it and then flop and realize it's not working. And then say, damn, I gotta get back to fuck shit. Nobody's fucking with my God streams. Or nobody's fucking with my God content. See how that works? If somebody was really truthful about it, if somebody really took that shit serious, regardless of the views, regardless of how people were saying that the career was over and you flopped, you would have still kept rocking it. You would have been a preacher somewhere in a fucking suit. You would have had a church. You would have had something going on. But motherfuckers like to LARP and do dumb shit and fake Christianity. So yeah, usually they just put down the Bible after a certain time.